In this video, we will be going over how retail investors and Wall Street bets have started to strike back against hedge fund managers. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we talk about all these meme stocks and their potential for a trade this week, I'd like to ask you guys to please leave a comment of your favorite stock at the moment, why it's your favorite stock at the moment, and to also leave a like and subscribe as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want 2 free stocks and you have not made an account with Webull yet, go ahead and click the first link in the description and get signed up. But without further ado, let's get into how the suits are getting screwed again. I woke up this morning to see every meme stock in the green and I knew WallStreetBets came to play. One thing that I had found monitoring all these meme stocks over the past couple of months was that when the meme stocks were up, the market was usually down. But that was not even close to being the case today, with the whole market being green, the Dow being up 1%, the Nasdaq being up 4%, and the S&P 500 being up 2%. And of course, the biggest gainer has been GameStop, gaining 22%, and AMC has not been far behind, gaining 15% today. Today we will be going over GameStop, AMC, and BlackBerry, their short interest, and whether or not they will continue to run up. First off, we have GameStop, and I already made a video on GameStop yesterday, but I do have some new information that I want to go over. GameStop is up 22% today and is showing no signs of stopping. The new information that I wanted to bring up that I didn't bring up in the last video is that their short interest has been rising over the past 4 days. Their short volume has gone from 4 million on March 3rd to 15 million shares being shorted today. Obviously this makes sense because the stock's price has been going up a lot recently on good news, but not news that should be shooting this stock's price up 100% in a week. And obviously the 14 million shares that are being shorted currently isn't even close to the amount of shares that were being shorted when the whole short squeeze thing happened last January. But the short interest is starting to trend up, and I would be careful if I were these institutional investors because I wouldn't want to mess with Wall Street bets. Next up, we have AMC Entertainment, which is a movie theater business that has movie theaters here in America as well as internationally in Europe. They have obviously taken a big hit with the whole pandemic going on and have seen a steady decline in earnings, but they do have an earnings call coming up tomorrow. Now, I do not think that they will do well in this earnings call because they are not yet allowed to operate in most places, but that doesn't matter to investors much because they are just thinking about the potential of the stock when they end up coming back. Once we are all vaccinated and things get back to normal, people are going to be itching to get back in theaters and AMC will boom once again. Now, just like GameStop, AMC has also seen a rise in the short interest over the past 4 days, but it's nowhere near where the short interest was even on February 25th. Overall, the people who are currently shorting AMC are probably screwed, but there's not a crazy short volume where a crazy squeeze could occur at this moment. Finally, we have ticker symbol BB or BlackBerry. BlackBerry is the company that gave us that beloved phone that we all had in the late 2000s that ended up fizzling out. But they have decided that they wanted to start offering cybersecurity, consulting, endpoint management, and unified endpoint security. They offer these security software and services to enterprises as well as governments. They are up 7% today after announcing new technology advancements to BlackBerry at Hoke, which will improve how US federal agencies communicate and collaborate in the time of a crisis. Obviously, working with the US government is a smart move because they spend money like it's not an object. Honestly, BlackBerry has had a very low short interest as of late because they are already beat down. But with this new positive data, if shorts were to come out against BlackBerry again, a squeeze could occur. But that would be far in the future and is not something that could happen right now because the short interest is very low. Now that we've done fundamental analysis on all 3 of these companies, we can get into the technical analysis, so let's switch over to my computer. Alright guys, we are now on the computer so we can go over some technical analysis. So obviously this is where we left off in our video on GameStop yesterday, and I said that I thought there was going to be a downward trend on the MACD, and obviously GameStop had a big run up today, so I was wrong there, but the downward trend has started for the MACD and it is not finished. As soon as this blue line crosses over the orange line, that would signal a upward trend again for GameStop, but that is not what we're seeing yet. The RSI is sitting at 45 and it went down to 40, so it's not actually in overbought territory now, so we can see if it'll start making some support at around the 220 level, but we'll have to see. If it breaks the 220 level, then I don't think that we'll see support here, but if we can see it stay above 220 for the next couple of days, we can start to see some more support at the 220 level for GameStop. How long will we be able to see this for? I'm not really sure. It is way above the 180-day SMA line, and we are still on a downward trend. So this is not what I'm looking for in a buying opportunity for me. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing with GameStop. Now we have the same kind of situation for AMC. It is trading way above the 180-day SMA line. We are on a downward trend on the MACD, as well as the RSI is on a downward trend too. But we aren't in overbought territory anymore for either GameStop or AMC. So that is what we like to see. But overall, this is not something I'm looking to get into until AMC comes below this 180-day SMA line and this MACD starts to trend back upwards with the blue line crossing over the orange line on the MACD. Surprisingly enough, BlackBerry actually looks like it has the most promise to start an upward trend here in the near future. It has support at about $10. We'll see if they can hold that over the next couple of days. They actually have like very good tangible news compared to AMC and GameStop. Those are kind of just running off of hype. I mean, GameStop does have the going in a new direction, but they have not appointed their new CFO yet, and that is a catalyst GameStop could have coming up as well. Just something to think about. But back to BlackBerry. We are seeing the start of an upward trend. If this blue line could cross over the orange line on the MACD, that would signal a good sign for an upward trend, but it is trading above the 180-day SMA line, which is something I usually do not do. But yeah, that's it for technical analysis on BlackBerry. I'm just making sure that this is staying above $10 if I am a buyer in BlackBerry. And now that we're back from my computer, I can give you guys my honest thoughts on all of these meme stocks. So honestly, GameStop, AMC, and BlackBerry actually have good positive data coming out for them in the near future and have positive catalysts coming up as well. So they actually could be okay plays, but I do think they are way overvalued at the moment, and I will wait for them to come back down before considering taking any position with any of these stocks. And I want to remind you guys that I'm not a financial advisor and that this is not financial advice. I'm simply talking about stocks on the internet, and I'm not trying to give any advice to anyone. So make sure that you talk to a professional financial advisor if you do want that financial advice. But if you are interested in buying any of the stocks that I did talk about in today's video, and you have not made an account with Weebly yet, what are you doing? You gotta get in the pre-market and after hours with us. All you gotta do is open an account, deposit $100, and you'll get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. And now for comment of the day. Y'all comment, and I'll pick one of your comments for comment of the day. Today's comment of the day is coming from Aja, and he said, "Keep up the good work. Just know that if you're not getting any hate for what you're doing, then you are doing something wrong. People stay hating. Keep doing your thing, man. Prayer hands." Thanks for your comment, Aja. I definitely agree. You're not doing it right if you're not getting at least a little bit of hate. But that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm and it shows we're doing something right. But my name is Zach, and I will see you in the next video.